Alright, read the following proof carefully, then fill in the best term for each blank. Given that triangle ABCD is a parallelogram with congruent diagonals, prove that ABCD is a rectangle. Alright, we are given that segment AC is congruent to segment BD, and segment AB is congruent to segment DC are congruent because they are blank sides of a parallelogram. Okay, so where are they located in relationship to each other? Segment AB and segment DC, well, they look opposite each other, so they are opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite, comma, space. Alright, we have measure of angle BAD plus measure of angle CDA is equal to 180 degrees because blank angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. Okay, so which angles of this parallelogram are they talking about? They're talking about this BAD angle, so right here. I'm not going to mark it as a 90. And we know that the angle CDA is right here. The reason I'm not marking it as a 90 degree is because it wants us to prove it's a rectangle. That's part of proving that it's a rectangle, is that it has all 90 degree sides. So I'm not marking it because it hasn't been proven yet. So we know that these two angles, they're saying equal 180 degrees because blank angles of a parallelogram. Okay, of a parallelogram. So in parallelograms, when you're talking about angles, you have some options. You have opposite angles. Angle A and angle C would be opposite angles. Angle D and angle B are opposite angles. That is not the angles that they're talking about. They're talking about angle A, angle BAD, and angle CDA, which you have consecutive angles is the next option. Consecutive angles means they're right in a row. So angle A would be consecutive to angle D. We could also say angle A is consecutive to angle B because they're just right in the same row. Since they are talking about these two angles though, it is consecutive, so we have consecutive. One way we could do that is by clicking this tab, Special Parallelograms, and click Continue, and just scan to see where it's talking about. Maybe it would be better if we talk about just parallelograms. Right here. So right here, opposite angles, consecutive interior angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. So right here it's listing them all out. So that's one way you could, I guess, give yourself a clue, is consecutive interior angles. Right there it states it. If just talking about what kind of relationship those are did not make sense. So again, just go back and scan through, see what kind of angle relationships there are in a parallelogram. And there you have it.